Let me welcome Vanessa to the program and give us an update, Vanessa, on Rafah.
Yeah, the hideousness for Palestinians in Gaza continues. And now, of course, in Rafah, which was considered to be the safe area for the refugees from the north and the central areas of Gaza to gather. But it has been targeted heavily by Israel in the last few weeks, despite the shuffling around of Blinken and the head of the CIA, etc. Claims by the United Nations that 450,000 refugees have now left Rafah to other areas of Gaza. I'm being told by friends of mine that that's even closer to 750,000, so 3/4 of the 1 million that were taking shelter in Rafah. Ground incursions and heavy fighting continue to be reported in eastern Rafah as well as Gaza City and Jabalia, the refugee camp. Basically, Israel is bombing pretty much everywhere in Gaza right now. These are just some of the images of people already multiple times displaced, moving from Rafah. And if we can just show the video of them basically arriving in the Khan Yunis area, which is where Israel advised them to go. I mean, it should be pointed out that Khan Yunis is basically destroyed. There are very few medical centers or hospitals still operational there. There's no electricity and water. So people are being pushed into rubble, effectively, from Rafah. These are images of the Israeli occupation forces occupying the Rafah crossing. Now, on the left, that appears to be on the Gaza side. On the right, I haven't confirmed it yet, but to me, from my memory of being inside that crossing, it looks very much like the Egyptian side, which would mean that there is some collaboration between Egypt and Israel in the containment of Palestinians inside Gaza. And in fact, this meme or cartoon has been circulating. And if we actually watch a recent video of Egyptian forces attacking a young man from Gaza who attempted to escape without paying the $5,000 that Egypt is demanding, Egypt has made millions from allowing Gazan refugees to leave to Egypt and is then only giving them a 3-month visa with no work permit. And at the end of that 3 months, nobody is sure what will happen to those refugees that have already left Gaza, whether they will be forced to go back to Gaza, because there are rumors that Egypt will not renew the visas. So let's just have a look at the video of the Egyptian army beating up this young Palestinian. And then, as evidence of the indoctrination of even children in the occupied territories, these are Zionist settler children destroying humanitarian aid that was supposed to be sent from Israel into Gaza. And in fact, what's happening is that Netanyahu is apparently organizing buses to take these demonstrators to the various crossing points where they prevent the entry of humanitarian aid. So any propaganda that is being put out by Israel claiming that they are sending humanitarian aid in is false. So if we can just play the video of the children.
זה אוכל של ילדים מסכנים. הלב כואב. תראו את הילדים.
מה זה מנה חמה? לא בריא. איך הם יהיו מחבים טובים אחרי? טוב חזק.
Vanessa, just very quickly, whenever you sent that video to us earlier on, Kenny then went and had a look at the situation and was finding just loads of videos from different situations, very similar. So this is not a sort of localized incident.
No, and in fact, if people want to check out the live report by Jeremy Lofredo, which is on YouTube, when he actually embeds himself with the Zionist settlers while they go to prevent the humanitarian aid entry into Gaza, it's a shocking and horrifying live report. I recommend everybody watch it. And of course, so what has happened now is that Gazans are completely enclosed inside Gaza under mass bombing, shelling from the sea, from the air, from the land. And of course, guess what? What we've been talking about all the time, the only exit point now is the US alleged humanitarian port. So the kind of the idea that this will be used to deport those Gazans that survive this operation by Israel is correct, in my opinion.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Vanessa. Now, we'll just move on